This was actually an insane week inside of Diablo Immortal. We streamed every single day. I had my birthday, the 50,000 subscriber special. What I wanted to do was bring you the complete movie. It doesn't include any of the streams because those were extensive, but this is everything that happened this week in Diablo Immortal and with me on the channel and all the special stuff. Enjoy. Today I want to share with you guys the best farming build for the Druid inside of Diablo Immortal, and I'm not only talking about a farming build, but an AFK farming build, which means you could actually walk away from your game and it will farm for you. Now, I don't promote AFK farming. It does clog up zones and it does let people, farm without having to play the game. It seems that this is not against terms of service of Blizzard, but it does and can impact the play experience for other players trying to do activities inside of your zone. With that said, there's a lot of players that want to know how to put these builds together, and the Druid does it well, so I figured I'd take you through it. And why don't we start with the primary attack and the skills that we're utilizing. We're using Ferocious Strike. For an AFK farm build, you could use any primary attack that you want. We're going with Thorn Armor. We have Surging Stone. But importantly, I have Circle of Life, and Summon Wolves. And the essences that we're utilizing for these two skills are what make this build so perfect. Now, let's go take a look at more details of the build. I'll start out with my charm, showing you that I don't have anything crazy here. I actually have nothing assisting any of the skills that matter for this build. If you take a look at the gems that we're using right here, we have a Roiling Consequence, Blood-Soaked Jade, Fervent Fang. We have a Pain Clasp, a Bottled Hope. We have a Mother's Lament, which is probably going to be switched out pretty soon. Also, the Behelit, which I'll also be changing pretty soon. And we're going with the Colossus Engine. None of the gems that I'm utilizing here are specific for PvE. These are all basically gems that I would use inside of a PvP format. I don't change them out for AFK farming or for farming in general. And that goes the same for the green set items that I'm wearing. There is potentially a better set item that you could wear for this build, but I don't even bother with it because I don't even need it. I can use the set items that I normally use, like the Vthu, a 4-piece Vthu's Urge. This is pretty important and it's pretty standard across many builds in this game. Increases the duration of beneficial effects on you and your party members, and increases the target's attack speed by 30% for 3 seconds each time you use a skill to grant the beneficial effect for yourself or your party. 4-piece of Awakeners and you are, well, you're going to be winning. I also like to go with Mount Bank, and this is something that is actually good for AFK because it will protect you if you take any damage, and just a 2-piece, which will give you that first buff. Each time you take damage, you have a 20% chance to gain an Absorb Shield that damages damage equal to 30% of your maximum life, and it can happen more than every 9 seconds. That could be valuable. And then we're coming in with the Banquet of Eyes, just a 2-piece. Damage dealt to enemies suffering from your continuous damage effects are increased by 15%. Now you could pull out Banquet or even a 2-part of that Vthu, and you could put in the brand new newest electric set inside of the game, the one that just dropped with the Druid. It's going to give electric damage when things are done around you, and it's going to do more damage to enemies surrounding you. It would probably be a better green item specifically for AFK farming. That's up to you if you want to swap one of those out or not. I chose personally not to. Now let's take a look at the essences and the pieces of gear that we're actually using. We're going with the Helmet, Trailing Vine, and right here you'll notice that Thorn Armor also increases your critical hit chance by 12.8% while active. Keep in mind, some of these don't matter. Thorn Armor is not something you're going to be using if you're not actually actively clicking the button. Same thing with one of the other skills here, which we'll get into. And also, the Druid being a new class, it sometimes gives you dead slots. There's not enough essences to make every single slot productive for your build. And that's okay. We still can be, we can still put together a nice farming build. Let's take a look at the chest plate. I already went over what gems we were using, but the chest plate, Circle of Life, now passively heals you while you avoid damage and can be activated to heal you in a burst of energy that also damages and stuns nearby enemies. The burst triggers automatically if your life falls too low, and the cooldown is reduced by 4.8%. Notice all of my slots are also purple. This means that they've all been awakened, and I get those extra buffs that you're seeing down here in green. This is a very important piece. Life begets Pulse of Life. It's essentially going to continuously heal you up if you take any damage, and it happens passively. That's what makes this so important. You don't have to actually click the button to get that healing done. This is a must-have for this build. Shoulders, we have Barghest Beacon and this Firewolves. I like the Firewolves. This one actually does help because it adds a continuous damage effect for your spawned wolves that you're using. Summon wolves now summon Firewolves to fight alongside you and burn enemies. They can be commanded to fire breathe and increase their attack speed. Their damage is also increased by 12% and by an additional 10% because of the awakened slot. I think this is good. I think this is good for many builds in the game. Really works well though here as well. We have Mud Rudders. Your summon wolves heal themselves for 48% of the damage that they deal. And they deal more damage by 10%. So the wolves that are out there fighting to protect you while you're just standing there doing nothing are actually healing themselves by nearly 50% of the damage they deal. Essentially, they're never going to go down. They're always going to be there protecting you. That is huge. Rattling Shell is the first primary weapon that we're taking a look at. Summon wolves also increase your movement speed by 20% for each active wolf. This really doesn't matter for a farm build because you're not going to be actively running around if it's an AFK farm build. Then we have Branch of Growling Earth. This one here, Earthquake, it's not even an active. I do not have another primary weapon that could benefit this build. So essentially for me, this is looking like a dead slot. It doesn't matter what you put in here. Now, your secondary, we have Goring Brace and Ferocious Strike, which is your primary attack, generates an additional 7 primal power when hitting an enemy, can only occur once every 3 seconds, plus the Ferocious Strike damage is increased. I do use this build when I'm actively farming. I will run around open world utilizing this same exact build to circle farm or to run bounties and things like that. You'll see it on the stream that we're doing this week. And this is really nice because when you are hitting enemies with your primary attack, you're building more primal power, and that's going to allow you to have the ground exploding around you essentially endlessly. You got to stay tuned to the streams that we have incoming so you can take a peek at how that works. Then we have our secondary, which is Sedarkin, and this one, Summon Oak no longer passively summons. Well, the funny thing is we're not even using Summon Oak. This is a second dead slot. Now, dead slots happen because the class is so brand new. As we get to the next Inferno and Hell difficulties, we're going to get more essences unlocked. The more essences that are unlocked, the stronger this class will become with the more options it will have both for farming and for PvP. It is natural for classes to have dead slots when they're launched, but it's even worse for the Druid because the Druid has so many different things it can do. It can transform, it can summon, it can act as a healer. So really it's difficult to have this class be built out without having it have a couple of dead slots at least. Now you'll notice while we're sitting here talking, the screen is getting a little red. It means I'm taking some damage. You're also noticing that I'm getting some gear in my bag as I just sit here. It's collecting right now as I'm doing absolutely nothing. Now also notice I'm not in a party. I'm doing this solo. I'm hanging out in the Southern Dreadlands. This is essentially where everyone just sits and farms all day long. So I figured let's just go hang out in a corner over here. And it seems that there's enemies right here, right behind me, and it looks like in front of me as well, that keep spawning. And as they do, my wolves come over, they start attacking, and I also have my pet. You know, it's nice that you have a pet that can do this stuff as well. Now, I also want to show you some of the numbers of my build so you can kind of see what things look like. And for Paragon, I'm just going with a basic Vanquisher, which is going to give me just more rewards that I get from farming. If you take a look at the attributes, I'm sitting at a 49,500 combat rating as of right now. Strength, intelligence, fortitude, vitality, willpower. You see the numbers. We also have armor pen, 4550, potency. My potency is a bit low actually. And down here, resonance, I'm only sitting with 3k resonance on this build, so it's definitely a low one. And if we look at our crit hit damage is 32%, and crit hit chance is 16%. So you can compare that to some of the numbers that you actually are running and see what that all looks like. And if we look at my Herodrum, you'll take a look that my attributes are really dropped heavily into potency, armor penetration, resistance, and we are not putting a ton of any of that into life. But this is a great build if you're looking to just do a little bit of nothing. And if you want to use this as an active farm, you basically strike Surging Stone, and anytime you use any of your other skills, it's going to give you more energy, more primal power to continuously do Surging Stone. And then if you use your primary attack on enemies as well, you're going to get even more primal power. So Surging Stone literally will never end. And as you could see, I am shielded, I have 2 wolves, and I have my pet here to protect me. Now, maybe in time, we're going to get a bear that's going to be able to always be out and summoned that could also protect us with some new essences. As of right now, that's not the case. But farming in this way is going to get you a bunch of, going to really keep you above combat rating, and it's going to also get you a bunch of scrap materials and monstrous essence that you need to continuously upgrade your builds. Now, I put out videos, do live streams, and guides like this every single day. I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel if you found this one valuable, and I hope you have a great day. Today we are taking a look at the patch notes of upcoming changes coming to Diablo Immortal on July 16th. We have a number of things that we have to go through here today, and it starts with Fly Through the Rift Racer limited time event. Did I say Lift Racer? I meant Rift Racer. We're talking about Elder Rifts, I believe, from July 22nd, 21st through July 28th. Team up with 3 other fellow adventurers to race your way to the end of an Elder Rift and compete for illustrious rewards. Your runs will be bolstered by 5 powerful elixirs to grant each of you extra boosts to complete the Elder Rift run. So you have Vithu's Elixir, increases crit chance. You have Shalbas Fury, increases primary attack. Banquet of Blood increases crit chance. Yes, when you amplify harmful effects. Mountebanks deals damage to nearby enemies when you are shielded. And Gloom's Stride deals damage to enemies when you use a dash skill. All right, so these are the buffs that you're going to be able to get while you're running these Elder Rifts. This is the first time that I remember there being any type of an Elder Rift event either. So first thing first. The Rift Racer events will feature 2 different game modes, Normal and Nightmare mode. Normal will feel similar to Elder Rifts that you know and love, while Nightmare mode cranks up the heat with the demonic twists and challenges. In Nightmare mode, you'll have to steel yourself against a fearsome new Rift Guardian, the Jorat. This is cool, and it's actually reminding me, like, what if they were to do something where they had Elder Rifts, and if you did a Nightmare mode, it bettered your chances of getting certain legendary gems. Just a food for thought there, Blizzard. The Jorat stands in the way as your final threat to claim the mantle of being the fastest, but keep your strengths, your senses heightened, for more threats hide in the shadows. Throughout your Elder Rift race, the underbrush scurries, rife with greedy goblins looking to cause chaos. Slay these goblins as soon as possible, or if left unchecked, they'll bolster all the power of all the remaining enemies in the Elder Rift. Look out for them at regular intervals, 25%, 50%, and 75% rift completion. All right, so you can't just speed through it. You actually have to get all those kills along the way. Then we have the normal Rift Racer is available at all times throughout the event, but Nightmare mode is limited and only stands to be challenged from 7 to 10 p.m. local server time. So it's an evening thing. We should do this as the clan with your warband mates and stuff. You'll have extra bonus attempts on the 26th and 27th from 12 to 2 local server time. Complete several challenges within the event to earn legendary items, set items, and legendary crests. Hone your score to compete against the heroes of Sanctuary on your server and across all servers to earn Respelliant rewards. The top players on the cross-server leaderboard will earn the following: legendary crests, set item chests, mystery legendary gift boxes, reinforced scrap, and gold. That sounds like a pretty cool event. And if we're looking at that and comparing it to what they just did with the Druid race event, they're pulling in some good challenges for players. I actually think it's pretty cool, and I like it. I approve of it. Let's build off of this. Some balance changes. They're going to be effective everywhere. Oh, snap diddly, man. We got some stuff to look at. Druid abilities. Werewolf baseline. Damage dealt by the mark is increased by 50%. Woo! Howl Werewolf. Damage dealt is increased by 50%. Lunge. You're immune to knockback while charging the skill. And Surging Stone. Damage is increased by 51%. And energy. Oh my god. Holy cow. They are giving massive buffs to the Druid. I gotta write that down. Massive to the Druid. Wow. Okay. Druid legendary items. Okay, but Blizzard heard that the Druid was a wimp. They heard us talking about how his damage was butt cheeks. And I'm doing a class auction, and I'm not even gonna be the Druid anymore when he finally gets strong again. All right, Druid legendary items. Mauler's Mitt, the Werebear Crush. Damage dealt is increased with each subsequent hit, up to a maximum of 150% of base damage. Coat of Fiducity, Thorn Armor, Smolder Seed Explosion damage is increased by 50%. Loam Skull Werewolf, Fire Aura damage is increased by 65%. The Ordered Cook Werewolf, healing increased by 14%, now heals every 0.5 seconds while an enemy is marked instead of when the mark expires. Snarling Face, Werewolf Lunge. During the initial dash, you're immune to loss of control and knockbacks. The damage of the secondary attack is increased by 32%. Scar Carver, another werewolf, Rend and Tear. Secondary attacks damage against the low health enemies is increased by 50%. Tuskguard, Summon Oak Sage. Each Oak Sage now attacks 3 targets instead of 1. And Flesh of the Fertile Ground, Thorn Armor now provides 30% increased attack seed instead of damage reduction. Subsequent hits now deal 25% damage instead of 50. Now, all of this is actually pretty crazy because these changes are coming on what did they say, the 16th? Now, if we take a look here, on the 16th, I'm streaming my class auction. It will be my last day as the Druid, so we can test out everything that we're seeing right here during that stream. We're also streaming a whole bunch of other days. Make sure you come on through. We have live streams all week this week. 50K celebrations, class auction, members only, and then everyone else can join, and then a birthday stream. So much going on. But let's get back to the patch notes. We also have some feature updates here. Favorites section. Oh my god, this is so good. I don't know how many of you, but I have so many emojis. So many of them that you can't, you scroll endlessly to find them. Now you could put your favorites in there. Super nice quality of life feature so we can actually use the emojis that we like the best. That's a huge one. And what else do we have? Silence Debuff Icon Edition. We've added a new Silence Debuff icon in PvP areas to help bring better visibility for legendary item fixes that use the effect. Also nice. We got updates to Battlegrounds. Shadow and Immortal rank bonuses will now be normalized to a 16% damage and defense increase during Battlegrounds and Convoy PvP matches. These bonuses vary from server to server based on when the cycle of strife refreshes, which makes you weaker immediately after your server overthrows an Immortal clan, which is actually us on the Iceburn tier right now. These bonuses intend to impact your performance within your server, not your performance across servers. So we're normalizing this to always be a maximum value. And the developer's note on that is, this was already active in other game modes before the update, and we're further extending this to Battlegrounds and Convoy to try for a better and more consistent PvP experience regardless of where your server currently is in the cycle of strife. By the way, everything that we're talking about right now, we will go over again in depth in today's celebration stream, because today I'm live streaming our 50K celebration. I hope you guys can come through. That's going to be going live around 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern time. Don't miss the live stream. Now, Deeds of Valor score updates. Your score in Deeds of Valor will now dynamically update in real time to better reflect your current progress towards ranking up. Deeds of Valor burden reduction. The total activity need to earn Deeds of Valor badges has been lowered, requiring less work to earn higher level badges. Additionally, shadow clans that win during the Rite of Exile week will earn impact marks that will automatically assign to highly active members within the clan that have not previously participated in the Rite of Exile match. These changes aim to grant you with better access to the coveted 12% Deeds of Valor badges. Clan leaders will have the ability to change who these impact marks are assigned to if you feel that other clan members are more deserving. Red October, can I please have the buffs? Thank you. New familiar traits. Okay, what's going on here? Traits, not new familiars. Salvager allows remote salvaging. Appraiser allows remote identification. Pack Mule, remote armory. We're improving them. Oh, improving. Okay, first of all, these are 3 must-uses on familiars. I use all of them. It allows me to remote everything. You'll now be able to salvage, identify, and manage your armory remotely far and wide across Sanctuary. If you already own these traits, these updates will be automatically applied. Enjoy this updated flexibility. So what is it saying we could... Does that mean everyone can use them? Or only people that have those pets? Or does it mean we could do them in more areas? I'm not sure what they're talking about there. Remotely far and wide across. I think everyone's going to be able to have those, which is actually pretty darn nice because they are great features. Shadow rank changes. We're removing the need to go to the Court of Whispers at certain thresholds to manually rank up. Now the only time you'll need to go in person is the very first time you need to rank up. Okay? Boss fight revive updates. If you die during a boss fight and you're out of revives, you'll now automatically revive after the boss is defeated. Yes! Woo! How I hate picking people up all the time. You always got to pick people up. Auto revive, very good quality of life change. This is a good update right here, man. Returning events: Conqueror the 16th through the 23rd, Alley of Blood the 18th through the 20th, Perils of Fen 7-day event, July 19th through the 25th. Wild Brawl, July 19th through July 29th. Hungering Moon, the 26th through August 1st. Where's Survivor's Bane? Can we just have Survivor's Bane like every week? Region-specific game additions. Below you'll find some things region-specific. Auto Battle. What? In China. Ah, China! Auto Battle, huh? Engaging with the Boon of Plenty extends the duration of Auto Battle feature. Ha! So if you buy the Boon of Plenty, which I do, you can auto battle for longer. Wow. Wow. Didn't expect that one coming, but I will tell you, this update is pretty darn good just for a standard update. And I also want to remind you guys, we are live talking about all of this stuff all week long. Today, 50K sub celebration. Wednesday, a class auction. Thursday, members only stream, and Friday, my birthday stream, baby. I hope to see all of you come through. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on them, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Since this is our 50,000 subscriber special, we're gonna run 100 legendary crests with hopes of getting ourselves a Blood Flow gem. I'd love a 5-star Blood Flow gem. Who would like to run these with me? Let's actually cancel. I want to find a party of my own. This is the crew we're running our legendary crests with. Will they help me? Bring me luck. We're running 100 legendary crests for the 50,000 subscriber special. Let's go. We need a 5-star gem of some sort. We need something. Here we go. I don't even know what build I'm running right now. I just know that I want some hefty rewards. Let's see what we can grab. I just got to follow the team. They're already spawned in and going and doing all their stuff. It's not about the run. It's about the reward. Usually you say it's not about the reward. It's about the experience. But this is 100% about the reward. There is no white light out of this one. No white light out of the first one, which means first one was no bueno. What did we get? Did we only get 1-star gems out of that? Oh my God. What is this? What is this? All 1-stars to start out a 50,000 subscriber celebration? What? Diablo Immortal. Do better. Do better. This must mean that something even better is on its way. All right, let's go and do another one. Another 10, making it 50. So 10 1-stars, not the way we wanted to start right here. 50,000 subscribers special. We're running to try and get our legendary gems right now. Will this be the one? I got a white light. We got a white light. Is it gonna be anything good? This, oh man, what is it? A 2 out of 5 star. Colossus Engine is actually one that I needed. So not the worst. It's a 2, but I needed that for food. So we got a Volatility 2-star and 1 Colossus Engine. Shall we keep track? Let's keep a tally. Maybe. Yeah. We got 5-star legendary gems. We got 1 of them. We got 1 so far. Is there a Mirrored Jewel event coming? I have not heard anything about a Mirrored Jewels event coming. Although, with that being said, I am saving 10 legendary crests. Remember, you could only, with a run like that, you could only get yourself 1 run of 10. Let's go and do another 10 right now, boys and girls. So I heard rumor that you have better odds of dropping 5-star legendary gems if it's at the top of the hour. That's why I'm splitting it up into 2 different runs here today. 2 different runs. This is run number 3. We've unlocked 1 5-star gem, and it was actually one that I need. So that's a good deal, man. That's a good deal. Get out of here. Get out of here. What do we get? Do we get anything this time around? Another white light, baby. It's another white light. What's it gonna be this time around? Oh, I see exactly what it is, actually. Oh, and I see some gems actually that I needed here. Spiteful Blood, 3 out of 5-star. Void Spark, 4 out of 5-star Void Spark. Oh my God. And a 2 out of 5-star Blood Flow gem. Did I just get 3 legendary gems at a 5-star out of this right here, boys? What? What? A 4-star, a 3-star, a 2 out of 5-star, and we got ourselves a Spectre Glass. Look at this though, guys. Holy cow, this is a really good run. Makes up for all those 1-stars. Nice drops. The Blood Flow gem is needed. Spectre Glass is needed. We also need, I don't need the Void Spark. Man, that sucks. The 4 out of 5-star Void Spark. I have my Void Spark already at 4 stars, and it's actually dormant right now. If we take a look. Okay, let's take a look. Gems. My Void Spark right there. Dormant, rank 5, 4 out of 5-star. Yeah, man. Let's actually empty out our, we'll just exit the rift. I think I got 1 more run, right? 1 more run that we're gonna do right now, and then we're gonna do a giveaway, and then we're gonna save our other runs for the top of the next hour. Let's go and do another one. All right, what do we got here? Uh-oh, we got a wall. That was odd. Ah! I can't even move. All right, this time around, I can't even pick them all up. Can I just do E? There we go. All right, we got some good stuff here, actually. Wow, this is weird how I'm going behind the wall. Let's look at our summary. What do we get this time? All right, we got a Mother's Lament. Blessed Pebble's not bad, but I'm not using it. Okay, fair enough. A lot of gem. This is our last run, and then we'll do 5 runs later on in the stream. And after this run, we're doing our first giveaway. So far, 4 legendary 5-star legendary gems. What was that? No white lights this time, huh? What was that it just said it gave me? Oh, wait, I'm progressing. Oh, yeah, I'm progressing the Surge as well, by the way, guys. I forgot about that. Salvage all this mess. Let's take a look at what we got this time around. Garbage. We got garbage. But we've gotten ourselves 5-star legendary gems. We've gotten 4 of them out of 5 runs so far. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna leave here, exiting the rift. Those were our first 5 of the 10 legendary crest runs. More are coming in just a little bit, but first we have giveaway. Let's go in and run another 50 to follow up our starting 50 legendary crests. So far, we have 4 5-star legendary gems that we pulled out of these. Can we get a few more? We also are trying to get the Blood Flow gem as well. We have the increased odds of that one. Let's see if we can get it. I got a new team rocking with me right here. Let's see what kind of luck we can grab. Oh, I see. Talos. I'm gonna get Talos in here in the next one. Got you, buddy. I see what you're trying to say. My bad. Liviana, I'm gonna kick you out because you got to run the first 10 with us, okay? Let's see. This was our 6th run. Summary. We got nothing. Cold Confidant, Iron Bane, Lightning Core, a bunch of food. Misery Elixir is maybe one we actually start utilizing in a build. So we did not get it that time around. We're still sitting at 60 crests run and 4 5-star gems pulled. We're getting our 7th run in right. Let's see what we can grab. Love More of the Deep. It's another gem I really like that I don't use. 9 years? 15 years? No, not 15 years, man. We'll get there, though. There's no stopping. Is this going to be the lucky one? Can we grab it right now? See, do we get our 5th 5-star gem? we don't. Are these all 1-stars again? I think we got all 1-stars again. So the last time we got all 1-stars, we came back and smashed it and got ourselves 3 5-stars 2 runs after that, if you recall. So that was a rough run right there. We didn't get what we were looking for. I am ready to go in on another. We have 3 more runs, I believe. 3 more runs. All right, let's go on another run. Go on another run. We got Soli, we got Liviana, and we got Talos on here with us today. Running these runs. There we go. Finally some blues. Finally some blues. Can I pick those up? We can. Oh, we got a boss somewhere. Right here. The Crusader King. Is anything white? White light? White light? There's a white light. That's a 5th one at least, baby. That's a 5th one at least, and we're almost here at 200 live. Oh man, check this out. Another 2 out of 5 blood flow. Now I want more than 2 out of 5. Let's see what we got in general here. We got a 2 out of 5 blood flow, Curseling Mother's Lament. So I gotta change this now. My Lego gems, we did just pull in a 5th legendary gem. And I'm talking about 5-star legendary gem. And we've done, how many runs have we done? They got 20 more to run, right? 20 more to go. I have 2 more runs. 20 more legendary crests are gonna be run. Let's go. We got a rando here on the stream. Vasco Lord. I'm ready. Let's go enter again. I'm wondering, we got 5 legendary gems that are rank 5 or 5-star. We got some decent ones too. And I'm looking to get myself the next tier of wings. I'm looking to get some white wings. I know they don't get bigger, but we'll get to 5k res. We'll get there. I would love nothing more than to get my Void Spark gem going again. Just saying, Ador. Just saying, man. I missed that gem. That Void Spark was the jam-a-lam. We're almost through here. That might be it. Oh, so close. There it is. Quickening Globe, enacted, intact, wolves, everything. And Surging Stone, which is getting a massive buff. Are we going to get another white light here? Let's see. Whoa, I am teleporting everywhere. And with that, I see nothing white. I see nothing white. I think we got some 2-stars. No, I hate these things. Can these things please go away? Let's see what we got. We got 2 2-stars, an Iron Bane, a Cold Confidant, and everything else is a 1-star gem. All right, let's clean out our bag. We got 1 more run to do, and I'll tell you what, this final run is going to have some purples in it, so we could potentially sell them in the market. Let's see what we got right here. So now, I'm going to actually remove these. We're going to add 7. No, we're going to switch priority, and we're going to go up here. Boom. Boom, confirm. Add 7 of those bad boys in. So we're gonna have 7 sellable ones. Find a party, recruitment post created. This is our final run. And once this run is completed, I'll be giving away another $20 gift card. Let's go. Let's get this one in. I think that we're gonna get lucky right here, guys. We've gotten 5-star legendary gems. Last bundle. I would love to get 1 more. We've gotten 5, which means 50% of the time that I run 10, I get. But I would like to increase those odds. Are we almost there? Here we go. This should be it. And it is. Where's Boss Man? Right here. Here we go. Is there a white light? The final one. I see white. Yes. We did get a white light. Now, can we pull in a really high ranked something? Oh gosh. Be the one. It's a 2 out of 5, but it is a Blood-Soaked Jade. It is a Blood-Soaked Jade, which is one of my favorite gems and most valued gems in the game. So we ended up getting ourselves a 2 out of 5 BSJ. So when we take a look at our legendary gems, out of 100 crests, we did get 6 of them being 5 stars. The BSJ will be food that I could use to put into another one. So not the worst. I think today was actually a pretty good day for legendary gems. Let's actually leave here, take a look at what we've pulled in so we can recap it. But man, it was a good, solid run. And then, if you guys don't know, I am live streaming every single day this week. Today is Tuesday, 50k sub celebration. Tomorrow's a class auction. Thursday is a members only stream. And then Friday is the birthday celebration. It's going to be actually insane. Let's take a look right here at the gems that we pulled in from this. We got ourselves 2 out of 5-star blood flow gems. We got ourselves 1 4 out of 5-star void spark. We got ourselves 1. Oh snap, that's a sellable Blood-Soaked Jade as well, by the way. We got ourselves 1 Spiteful Blood, 3 out of 5 stars. We got ourselves 1 2 out of 5 star Bloodsoaked Jade. I could sell this on the market if I want to, and I'm very low in platinum. Thing is, it's a gem that I actually use, so probably not going to be selling that bad boy. But man, what a good day. So I want to explain why I'm going to run 15 more legendary crests. We're going to go over 100 legendary crest run because of this event. Once I get myself 1 more of these wound sigils, I then will have 7, and I can upgrade my blood flow gem to a 4 out of 5 stars. This is insane value. It costs 1 of these sigils, 1 of them to get it from a 2 to a 3 star, which I've already done, and then 7 more to get it from a 3 to a 4 star. So I want to take full advantage of this and not let that slide. So to do this, I only need to run 15 more legendary crests. Let's enter with Radagon. Let's see if he's ready to go. He is ready to go. Let's see what we can do right here. I better go, because if I don't keep up with Radagon, he like just blows me away. He'll have this rift done before I just run behind him. I just literally just run behind him and collect everything. He took it down already. All right, this is another 10 run right here. Do we get another white light? We do. We do. This is another legendary gem we're just picking up right here. What is it this time around? It's another blood flow. It's another 2 out of 5 star blood flow, baby. This is very good for the upgrades that we're working on right now. Very, very good. Let's look at the summary right here. Boom. And this also means I have to add another one in here. 7 legendary gems. Let's go. I think I have to run 5 more of these things. Let's see. So I have 3,000. I need to run 4 more. 4 more. That sucks, because I'm going to have to do it in like a weird way. I'm just going to go like this. We're going to do 3 and then we're going to do 1. All right? That's how we're going to do it. But I'm going to let my dog in real quick. Let me get her. Hey, girl. Want to come on? Come on, here. All right. All right. Yeah, puppy. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to enter again, only with 3. And then I'm going to enter 1 more time. And we do have 1 more giveaway that we're going to be doing on this stream before we wrap up for the day. It has been an awesome stream so far. It has been an awesome 5 years on YouTube, which is why we're here celebrating this together with the community. Very much appreciate all of you. Oh my God, another white light. Another blood flow gem. Another 2 out of 5. Holy cow. You believe this? End of misery elixir. We got to go again here. We got to put this up to 8. Holy cow. We got 1 more legendary crest to run. Just 1 more. I can't believe we're still pulling in so many legendary crests. Can we get lucky with another? Legendary gems, I mean. Can we get lucky with another one? I need just 1. That's it. We're going with 1 legendary crest. The final needed to complete the Gem Surge event. We have 1 gem that's dropping. Will it be a 5-star gem? Is it going to be that lucky of a day? I don't think so. But you never know. You never know. That's funny, man. Look at that. The Havoc Bear, 1 gem. So now, because we were able to pull out all of these, we've in total pulled 8 5-star legendary gems, and we ran 114. Now, what I want to show you is what we were doing this for, okay? If we go to the event, you'll notice Sanguine Surge, we just unlocked the final wound sigil, which I can now take over here, and we could go right here, and we could upgrade this one to a 4 out of 5 star because we have 7 of the sigils. Boom. Another 4 out of 5 star gem with plenty. 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could sell this one actually. I could sell that if I want to. Plenty here for the upgrades. That gem will soon have its own place in my arsenal of gems. What a great day of pulls. Thank you guys so much. So we're currently running our class auction on stream. As it sits right now, Wizard is in the lead with 11. We have the Monk in second place with the 7 votes and Barbarian with 5 votes. Thank you to everyone who's done their voted. We have 2 giveaways left during this live stream, and we have our Mirrored Jewels event to run. Mirrored Jewels event, you get double the rewards for any of the crests that you run. So I'm running 10 legendary crests. It doesn't matter if they're purple or red, does not matter. I will get 20 legendary gems. We need to make sure that we get this by clicking the Mirrored Jewels button right there. And in addition to that, we also want to make sure that we have the new Blood Flow gem enabled so that we have better chances of getting that. What's up, Red October? All right, so I'm gonna see, does anyone want to join me in this? Do we have any friends that want to join the party? All right, so Draconia and I are going in on the Elder Rift. We have one run right here. We will be pulling in 10 legendary crests. 10 legendary, we're using 10 legendary crests, and we're gonna be pulling in 20 legendary gems. This is the best time to use your legendary crests inside of Diablo Immortal. Right now is that best time. The question is, will we see more success than we've seen in the past? Because in the past, we have seen slim success at best. Slim at best. Let's see what we can get this time around. It's very simple. Use your legendary crests. Make sure that you use 10 at a time. Do not go with less than 10 and ruin your odds. And also make sure that you remember, you only get one run, guys. You only get one run. You want to make sure that that run is a good one. So don't go with rares, unless that's all you have. That would be sad. This is why we save our legendary crests for this event. I'm just about there at the end already, crushing through this one pretty easily. All right, it's boss time. Where's that boss gonna be? Right here. Let's get it. What's gonna drop? Are we gonna get ourselves any good legendaries? Throw a like on the stream. Let's go. Let's get it. Any white lights? Any white? There's a white light! There's a white light again! We got 8 yesterday, and now we got some more. Something else came out of here that is a 5-star. Oh my god, I see it. I see it. Do you? Woo! Do you see that, boys? What do we got here? I see it, right? A 2 out of 5-star Blood Flow gem. Let's make sure that we get all of these, and let's see everything else that was picked up throughout the event. Now let's go over here. I want to... Wait, why is it not letting me... Why is it not letting me... letting me see... Oh, here we go. Summary. We got a Blood Flow, and we got a bonus Blood Flow, baby. We also got a Curseling and a bonus. We got a bonus Mother's Lament, and then a bunch of 1-stars. But that is another good day. We got a win right there. Blizzard is looking over us this time around. Not getting screwed this time around, baby. Woo! That is a solid one for sure. Maybe it was just that I needed to run the Rift with someone that brought me good luck. And right now, it's all of you that are watching the stream that threw likes on it. And it's also my partner that I ran through here with, Draconia. Maybe that's all that we needed for this success. That is huge right there. So excited. That brings us now to, well, quite a good number of Blood Flow gems. I got 5, 7, 2 of those are sellable, and I have my 4 out of 5-star. So 7 that I could use for ranking up right now, which is actually going to be huge. It's going to take place of, when I get the rank ups going, it's going to be taking place of my Crimson Bellet, and something's going to probably take place of my Mother's Lament as well. I don't know what it's going to be yet, though, but wow, that was a big one. I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for throwing a like. Make sure that you subscribe as well for all these fun events. And remember, everyone, that we have multiple events happening. Today, we're doing our class auction. Thursday is a members only hour stream, and then it opens up to everyone. It's more of an AMA style event. I hope that you guys can come through that. And then on Friday, it's my birthday stream. I've never done one before, but this has been an insane week of streams. Make sure you come through and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of it. So we just finished our class auction during the live stream. And I'll tell you what, if you take a look above, you can see the majority of people that participated, which included people that were also just viewers on the stream. The Wizard came through as the winning class for me to change to. So today I will be changing to the Wizard, which has been the first time that I've played as a Wizard since it's probably been 2 years, which means I'm missing so many essences for this class. But we are going to be switching to a Wizard class today, and I am pretty excited about it. I'll tell you, he is looking a little bit goofy. I may have to rework him a little bit from what we originally did, and we can now do that. We're class changing to the wizard. Confirmed. Let's see what kind of essences we actually have and what I could build with the wizard class. I can't believe it. Being someone that is a melee style barbarian crusader inside of this game, I am now a class that is the exact opposite of my comfort zone. We did this on our live stream, which was an amazing event. By the way, we are live streaming also Thursday, members only hour, and then open to everyone. And then I have a birthday stream on Friday. If you have not come through, make sure you come through the live streams. They have been a blast. But let's see, do I even have an armory saved? Nothing saved for wizard. Let's take a look at a few things. We have to set some things up right now. I want to see what my essences look like for the wizard. This is going to be, oh, actually, okay, I have more than I thought. Missing a bunch of these. Oh my God, okay. I take it back. We're missing a lot of essences. Woo, man. We have some farming to do. With so many essences missing now, I don't even know. Jesus, man, this is going to be a grind. Let's actually gamble a little bit. Let's try and get some stuff right here. See if we can get any new items. New essences, really, are what we're looking for. There's 2. Okay, maybe these are new essences too. Boom. We're going to go with our mystery here also. Trying to give us a little head start. We got 2 legendaries out of that, which is fine. Let's go clean up everything here. I also actually need to, let's take off the charm that we're wearing. Remove the charm. And let's get the wizard charm that we have. We must have a wizard charm somewhere in here. Let's take off my charm. Which one of these is for wizard? No. 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 Where's my wizard charm? There it is. Okay, so we got Ice Crystal, Magic Missile, Meteor, Ray of Frost, and Scorch. We're going to remove that, and that's the one that we're going to actually equip right now. At least putting a charm on that is for the proper class. And now, I mean, we're going to have to rework everything with this class. What I plan on doing is putting a build together for the wizard class that's actually legit, and then starting to run things around and put some builds together. As I mentioned, it has been a minute. Now, neither pieces of gears that we just picked up are stronger than what we're wearing, so let's actually go to the essence transfer really quickly. Let's come right over here. Let's get rid of them, see if we got any new essences. Multi-extract. Looks like we got 1 new essence out of that, which is great. Arcane Wind is going to get a buff. Now, I also need to get rid of all these pieces for my Druid. So let's multi-extract all this. We were missing 2 essences from the Druid class, and as you can see, very close to Mastery level 4. We didn't quite get there, but hey, the class change called. Now, let's take a look at some of the cosmetics that we have available here. This is something that is, well, let's take a look. We have the new Deathly Wisdom cosmetic for our wizard. Pretty sweet looking. We've gotten the Children of the First Forest. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, right. We got the Berserker armor. How is this going to look on us? Not the biggest fan. How about the white version? All right, the helmet looks goofy. I could take off the helmet, right? That's not bad with the helmet off. We'll keep the helmet on, though, for now. We also have the Celestial Serpents cosmetic. That's pretty cool looking. I like that staff. I don't hate that. I may go with that one. We're going to try the Born Ablaze. Also, not too bad. We have the World of Warcraft Betrayer's Bonds cosmetic. We have the Verdant Pageant. Man, that's a little goofy face looking. It looks really sweet and kind. This is one of my favorite cosmetics in the game. Temptations. Another really nice one here for the wizard. We got the Reigning Harmony. Huh. Look at this guy with his nip showing. Okay. All right. And we still got more going on right here. Corrupted Radiance or Corrupt Radiance. Never seen this on the wizard. Never played with it. That's actually pretty sweet looking as well. Of course, one of my other favorites, Prophet's Progeny. This is a great one. Everyone's got to love this no matter what class you're playing. We're coming in with the Deathless Destiny as well. This is the one that I think allows you to hover. And my favorite cosmetic for the Barbarian ever is Hatred's Heritage, which is this one right here. Now, oh, that one looks sweet also. Do we have others? We have the Mad King. We have the Children's of Anarius. We have the Holy cow, why do we have so many of these for the Wizard? We even have the Ancient. This must have been what was the battle pass at the time when I claimed it. We have the Below the Sands. Scions of the Storm. That is a sweet looking one too, man. I like that. We have the Ghosts of Ashwald. The Inner Light. Jesus. The Herodric Legacy. Those are all of them. I think the one that we're going to wear here, though, today is... where is it? Is this the one I wanted? I think this one looks pretty cool. We're going to equip that and all of it. I think it's a really cool looking cosmetic. Look at how bright and white we are now, walking around. We're literally glowing. So now, it's going to be about building out this class. How are we going to build this out to actually be able to drop some damage? We have essences to farm, and a great way to do that, actually, I have a handful of them right now. Haven't done any building out of anything, but I can come over here and do some Rite of Cleansing. We have the Rite 2, which is going to also drop us some legendary pieces of gear in addition to the green items that we have. So, not the worst idea to save these for when we class change, and can kind of farm all of this out right now. Oh my gosh. There we go. Look at this. Remember how the crystal works? Man, it's been a minute since we've done any of this. And this is potentially, as of right now, maybe the weakest build. The essences are all messed up. Nothing is in the right place. Did we get it all done? Can we just... Oh my gosh. Talk about insufficient build. There we go. Can we shoot this through it too? Yeah, we can. Wow. This class is going to take me some practice before I get good at it. All right, we got one legendary piece of gear. We got the greens right there. We can clean up some stuff at the blacksmith. We'll do more of this as well. And that's how I'm going to start getting essences. Between doing that to get myself essences, we can do... we could run some Fractured Plane and get some essences. We can do our gambling every single day right over here as well. That'll help us get some essences too. And of course, we can go fishing, or we can use our mystery legendary items if we want to get essences as well. But again, I'm not in a rush. I'm just trying to make sure that we build out a really, really solid wizard class. And that's going to be the journey of the things that we're working on here on the channel for the next couple of weeks, making a wizard and me into a player that actually can play a ranged glass cannon style class. Thank you to everyone that participated in our class auction. It was an amazing event. If you guys haven't been to a live stream yet, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on upcoming live streams, because we've been live streaming every day with a different event coming each time. Thursday, members only hour, and on Friday is going to be a once a year a once a year event. My birthday. Never done a birthday stream before. Super excited. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. What you're witnessing right here is Hearthstone and Diablo Immortal. Much like we saw World of Warcraft enter the world of Diablo Immortal in a collaboration a while back, it looks like Hearthstone will be the next Blizzard IP to bring itself into the world of Diablo Immortal. Now, Diablo 4 players have been jealous of how these collaborations have been going on for quite a while now, and us playing Diablo Immortal feel very lucky to have such great IP integrations with our game. What you're looking at right here is an actual game file that is already inside of Diablo Immortal, which means this is on its way to us. Now, again, this was leaked information, and this was data mined from the game. This was not announced by Blizzard. I have to say, though, a few years back when I was at Blizz HQ, I was actually there for BlizzCon, There were many different areas of BlizzCon if you've never been there before. And my favorite area was actually the Hearthstone area. It had the bar, the dancing, the music, the scenery. Was actually an incredible experience. Now, I'm not a Hearthstone player, but when I hear that experience that I really do love and did enjoy is coming to Diablo Immortal, even leaked or not, call it what you will, I get pretty excited about it, especially because of how good Blizzard did bringing World of Warcraft into Diablo Immortal. Now, if you don't know what Hearthstone is, it's a card-style strategy game. It's been out on PC forever. It's now out on mobile as well, and it is in the, the Hearthstone World of Warcraft world. It's pretty sweet and one of the top games if you're into tabletop card strategy games. So what you're witnessing here are the Hearthstone logo cards in hand of, what is this, a wizard from Diablo Immortal. Very quick information here, but information that I'm also very excited about. By the way, it's my birthday, and I'm doing a birthday stream potentially, maybe right now while you're watching this video. I would love it if you guys came through, said what's up. Would love to see some familiar faces inside of the stream. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this. Are you excited about Hearthstone coming to Diablo Immortal? Make sure you subscribe to keep up to date on everything relating this game. 103 candles on the cake, all from donations and members and generosity, birthday gifts from all of you on the stream. I appreciate you so much. Now I'm gonna attempt to light all these and not light the house on fire or burn oh my God, this is gonna take me forever, man. How the heck do I do this? The melters. Oh, I got a fan on behind me too. That's got to get turned off. Oh my God. I may have to do like parts at a time. I just burned some hair off my fingers. Ouch. Take out a candle and use a candle to light other candles, right? That's what they say. Focus, boys. Oh, this cake smells good. This is gonna take me forever. Sorry, chat. I gotta focus on the flames. I hear the computer heating up. Is it because of the fire in the room? Jesus Christ, this is... I needed longer candles. Let's put this one back. And let's take out a new one. It's a little bit longer. I should have put chat in the screen for this. $103. Is my face getting all like lit up in a weird way? It is getting all weird, isn't it? Oh God. We're halfway there. This is legit hot. This is a lot of fire. And why is that one over there in the middle, like, getting really tall? Happy birthday to me. Yeah, just like a $5,000 computer setup, if not more, right in front of all this fire. My microphone's safe though, right? Oh no, I got two... This cake is pretty wax filled. Getting a new one. Oh, we're getting them all. We're getting them all, chat. I'm wondering if they're gonna go out before I am able to light them all. I'm gonna be okay. This cake is very waxy. How do they do it when people actually get 90 something, 100 years old? I guess this is why people die. After this age, there's no more room in the cake. That's terrible. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Almost done. Almost done. Wow. This wax. My plate may have to go in the garbage. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, me. Happy birthday to me. Yeah, baby. 103 donations from you guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for spending my birthday with me. And these candles are dead. Make a wish. Let's go, baby! I don't know how I eat this thing. It's all waxed up. Let's go. 80 gifted subs and the rest from the community. Man. There it is, boys. Thank you guys so much. Now we gotta cut this thing up and eat this thing. Jeez, it is very wax filled. We didn't burn down the house. That's a win in itself. Taking out some of these candles right here. Throw them right in the middle where that other candle that Soli said should go. Yo, another Soli, another candle. Oh, dude. Thank you, bro. I don't need to cut it. We're just diving right into this thing. Been waiting. Oh, hell yeah, that is good. Wait, there's chocolate chips in it too. Chocolate with chocolate chips. Double chocolate. A little bit of... I'm eating the wax. The wax mixes in good. Thank you all so much. Rosa. If I dig in from the middle of the cake. There we go. Cake is lunch. This has been an awesome birthday stream. Thank you all so much. I love you guys. Generosity. You're awesome. Happy birthday, Echo. As you progress your resonance inside of Diablo Immortal, you unlock different levels of wings along the way. 1k resonance wings, 2k res, 3k res, and I've just unlocked the 4k resonance wings inside of the game. As you can see right here, they are a pair of white wings. They're not huge yet. That comes when we get to 5k, but I want to share with you guys exactly how we got to 4k wings and how we did it by manipulating the system and getting the most resonance that we could out of every single gem power that we had. So I have a recording of me working all of this power. Notice we're sitting with 2,900 and change resonance. I had gotten myself up to like 3,500, but then kind of stopped. As you could notice right here, I have a dormant gem inside of this slot right here. This dormant gem can have other gems put within. Those gems put within can offer gem power to reawaken the gem that's in that slot. Notice we just put a Mother's Lament that has an upgrade on itself, has all of that gem power within it. We also, notice we have right here, the Seeping Bile is in that slot, but it's dormant, it's asleep, it has no gem power within it. What I need to do is I need to put another gem in there, and we're gonna put this one right here, the rank 10 Behelit, and that is going to wake up this gem again, utilizing no gem power. We just have to use the gems that we have ranked. Check this out. Now that gem is woken up again, and we're getting all of the gem power from the Seeping Bile at a rank 6, 4 out of 5 star, and out of the other gems, the resonance gems that were placed within it. As you can see, I'm gaining 12 resonance from the Mother's Lament, on top of the resonance I'm getting from the Seeping Bile. And from the Behelit, we're getting ourselves an additional 20 resonance for our build overall. Now I need to do this for other gems as well, so I'm going to take out my Fervent Fang and I'm going to put in a 4 to 5 star rank 5 Void Spark that is dormant. I'm going to also take out my Pain Clasp and do the same thing with my dormant Gloom Cask gem as well, rank 5, 4 to 5 stars. And then we have this slot that's open here on the bottom that's going to receive the new Blood Flow gem that I planned on ranking up anyways, because it's an S tier gem that you should probably be using inside of the game. So I was able to rank that up to 4 out of 5 stars from the event that's going on inside of the game now. So we're just going to use the gem power here, upgrade this one as high as I can, which I believe is to 4 out of 5 stars. We'll see once we're all done. Actually, maybe I'll get it to 5 out of 5 stars. As you can see, it just takes gem power, and we got so many duplicates because of the event that I was able to take big advantage out of this. And when you have a Blood Flow gem, it's probably not one that you're going to want to sell in the market, even if you can. Blood Flow, Roiling Consequence, you're not going to want to do it with a Blood-Soaked Jade. There's just a couple of gems that even when you could sell them, you'd want to hold on to them. Unless if you unlock a 4 out of 5 star Blood Flow gem, you were able to rank your Blood Flow gem up to 4 to 5 stars already from the event, and then you can get some decent platinum out of it. That's an option as well. So I'm continuing to put in the copies and the gem power. We've gotten this up to a rank 4 already, and we have plenty right here. Notice that I'm going with the progressive upgrade, which is getting us incremental steps. This is a great feature that was added into the game a while ago, so you don't have to wait to get all of the gems, all of the duplicates, and all of the resonance power or all of the gem power as well. You could just kind of go in and get step by step, earning a little bit of resonance and power as you go. And as you can see right here, we have all the gems that we need to get this Blood Flow gem up to the next level. Now I got to start using a bunch of these little duplicates as well because we ran out of the gem power storage. All right, those are all in. We get our another rank up. We're at 80%. Now we need one more of the Blood Flow and a bunch of these other small 1 and 2 star gems to complete it. I essentially choose a bunch of gems that I'm not going to need or use. We're going to upgrade this bad boy 1 step, and then we're going to have a rank 5 4 out of 5 star Blood Flow gem already, just because of stuff that we had lying around. So we are looking really good right here. And there's no resonance gems inside of that at all. But now we have to awaken the Gloom Cask and we have to awaken the Void Spark to get that additional resonance. So let's start out with the Void Spark. Notice it's dormant in the slot. Nothing is there. We're going to throw in a rank 10 Pain Clasp right there. Boom. It's gotten itself literally all of the power that it needed to be awakened. It's good. And now it's active, taking us to 2,878 resonance. Pretty far from the 4K that we need, but we're well on our way. So now we got the Gloom Cast right here, and I'm gonna put in a rank 10 Fervent Fang or the Bellet right there. It doesn't matter if it's the gem that's required by the slot. If you decide to put any gem inside of there, it's actually fine. You just don't get any of those small bonuses. This took us up here a little bit more in resonance as well, but we're gonna go and add a Fervent Fang into this one right here. Further, now completely awakening actually our Seeping Bile. So now we could throw an additional gem in there later for more resonance. We're at 3,934 resonance. We need the 4K just so that we can get those new wings. Notice the wings that I'm wearing right now, they are the medium-sized orange wings. I want to get those white wings. So what we can do is I had another copy of my Blood-Soaked Jade. This is something, it's probably my favorite and probably the best or one of the best gems in the game. So I want to make sure that it gets used. So I'm going to use this copy, this duplicate that I found, or that I had from running rifts, and I'm going to get the gem power that's already there. Boom, we get a little bit more resonance out of that, and we got an incremental step. Now, who knows if I'm ever going to get the thing to a rank 7. It takes a long time, but we're making our way slowly but surely, stepping towards that 4K resonance. We have the Blood Flow gem with no resonance gems inside, so I can go with a Mercy's Harvest, or I can go with whatever has higher levels. So Mercy's Harvest I put in there, but really I can throw in something like one of these ones that are already ranked up to get that further progression, to get that further resonance inside. And that's really what I should be doing, at least so that I hit that 4K. So here we go, boom, right into there. We gain a little bit more resonance. I'm gonna remove this one and put one in that's gonna be able to get me a little bit more, like this rank 5. It's gonna give me 10 more resonance, slowly and incrementally getting up there. 3,961 we sit at right now, but there's other gems that need it, like this Void Spark has another open slot. We're gonna pop in here, we're gonna drop in the, what do we have? Okay, we'll put in a Bloody Reach, at least for now. These can be reworked later on. If I want to try and figure out what gems are in what slots that maybe could do better in other slots to get those small attack bonuses and things like that, I can definitely do that. And that's something that I may do over time. So now we're sitting with 3,977, just trying to squeak out a little bit more of that gem power, and we have a bunch of it right here so that we can increase our resonance just enough to get to that 4K. And what I end up doing is just utilizing gems to rank up the resonance gems, the gems that are inside of the 5 stars. And in doing that, I just got myself to 4,001 gem resonance, claiming my Snorious wings, sacred 4K wings. For me, someone that is a pretty low spender inside of the game, I've done a pretty good job here grabbing these wings, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. And as you can see, we got a screenshot right there for the thumbnail. These wings are awesome, especially with the cosmetic that I'm wearing. Everything is so bright and so white. I absolutely love it. Now, something that no one really talks about is you don't need to maintain the resonance that you attained to keep the wings. We've unlocked the 4K wings. They are unlocked now, even if I decide to change to a build that has less resonance. Let me show you. I'm sitting with 4,001 resonance right now, but maybe I want to not use, maybe I don't want to use the Seeping Bile. Maybe I think that a Fervent Fang would be better. I could switch my loadout. I can go to my armory and I could put one in here that utilizes a Fervent Fang. And in using this, check it out. I'm now at 3,747 resonance, but I'm still wearing those 4K wings. No matter what I do with my resonance at this point in time, I'm always going to be able to wear these 4K wings. It actually doesn't matter. Now, I have a bunch of these other gems inside of my bag that I'm just kind of sitting on. These could be used to either upgrade the gem resonance inside of my other gems. So like I could come in here and upgrade any of these gems. If I want to upgrade my blessed pebble, I can. If I want to upgrade another Mother's Lament, I can do that. That's all very doable and something that I should utilize this for. But at the same time, for my build, this right here is what I want to focus on. My Colossus Engine, another S tier gem, is my lowest gem that I'm wearing right now. It's a rank 4 to 5 star. I really need to get this up to rank 5. And as you can see, to do this, I need 2 more copies. One is going to be for here and one is going to be for here. So I need 2 more Colossus Engine gems and 100 gem power. Now, how I plan to do this is, well, first things first, Telluric Pearls are my best friend. I have 34 Telluric Pearls right now. And on the Battle Pass, if we take a look at the Codex right here, on the Battle Pass, I am 1 step away from attaining 4 more Telluric Pearls. Then, as we know, every single Monday, a Telluric Pearl is available at the Hiltz Trader, which is going to take me very, very close to having 40 of them. It's going to take me to 39, and I will be crafting one of these Colossus Engine gems, which will take me to 1 step higher up. Then I need to either run legendary crests, or I could pick one up from the market if I want to. If we want to take a look at the market right here, we can open it because of the service we purchase. The market has these selling for pretty high. These are probably the highest costing gems in the market right now. Almost 64K platinum for one of those. As you can see, I am a little bit shy. So we have to work our way to get those. We could sell some gems on the way to make that happen. But at the end of the day, we're well on our way. happily wearing our 4K wings. I think that they look awesome. Let me know what wings you're wearing inside of the game. Have you gotten to a resonance level where you've even unlocked wings at all? This is a little bit of a guide of how you can kind of manipulate the system, utilizing dormant gems, infusing them with gem power from other gems from resonance, and actually unlocking wings at a lower cost.